Sadie Hussein, Mike Morsell and CJ Geddes.
And when you look at these players who are taking the court tonight, the only real true scorer among them is Bankovic.
He's averaging 22 points a game, Ingus Bankovic, but that's probably because he's taking about 22 shots a game as well at the moment. Eagles won the tip for Hussein. Fletcher puts up the first three of the game. Before the game, Coach McLeod for the Eagles, he said the one thing they haven't done at all this week is practice against zone defence.
Well, I mean, you know, Mate's in trouble.
Yeah, as Mike Morsell's knocked down the second three-point shot of the night. August tried to find Agbu inside. Morsell stuck it out. CJ Geddes announces himself in the ECA. August will try the three. That one hits the rim. Geddes takes a rebound, flicks it to Fletcher. Fletcher long ball to Morsell, thought about the three, decided not to go for it. Little 1-2 between Geddes and Morsell knocks in his second free.
Well, I'm not sure what's going through Coach Burns' mind at the moment, but he may have to go to an early timeout here to say to his team, this philosophy of the way we're playing this zone simply won't work against the Eagles.
Gives the ball back to Lasker. Lasker finds Geddes in the post, backs him down, turns around, flicks it back out to Hussein, who takes one bounce. He gives it inside to Morsell, and Morsell lays. Elksness comes away with the rebound, gives it to James Jones again. There's another three-point shot. This time he just come back with Morsell, Fletcher, Geddes. Geddes thought about going inside, couldn't get there. Lasker for three. He's giving it to Morsell, Morsell to Fletcher, Fletcher out to Lasker for three. No misses. Manchester get the rebound and Bankovic is struck away. And James
this year, so it'd be nice to see Themba. Because I've watched Themba in quite a few Division 2 games tonight as he's playing for the Eagles nursery team. I must say, I think he's been doing quite well.
I think he's certainly got a lot of potential. There's a long pass, or a nice play by Darius Defoe. Nice pass into
Bankovic certainly, James Jones maybe, but where else are we going to pick up points? Great Euro step. Great Euro step.
Yeah, from Agbu, and in it goes for two. Flick it back in, couldn't make it. Or Agbu to Elkins, that's in and out. Slater as well to flick it back out. James Jones finds Elkins again, and Elkins knocked down the three.
Well, certainly this spell's looking a little more promising from their point of view.
Went off, Drew Lasker. In by Fletcher to Defoe. Defoe faced by Slater. Out to Slitzer, nice ball moving from the Eagles. Really? Kai Williams to defend. Fletcher into Kai Williams. Kai Williams knocks down the two. It's a rebound. Fletcher flicks it wide to Slitzer. Slitzer thought about the three, didn't shoot it. Matthew, little bounce pass in by Fletcher to Defoe. Fifth quarter.
I think in terms of consistent, we can talk here about referees, and I think the referees this season have been consistent in not calling that type of foul, which I think if every player knows and every coach knows, can be good for the game, because it really was pretty innocuous contact.
Manchester just can't seem to get it going at the minute. Loose ball rebound picked up by Ed August, and he puts it in for two. That was at the Fletcher, just scored at the other end with a fast break. Here's Matthew Schlitzer. Bounce pass into Kai Williams, out to Eddie Matthew. Eddie Matthew for three. In it goes. Bankovic drives hard to the basket. Left-handed layup. Lovely move from Ingus Bankovic. But unfortunately can't get back towards the basket. August came up with a big block. Bankovic from a long, long way out. Misses it, but Agbu turns on the buzzer, doesn't make the two, and that's the end of the first quarter with the Eagles leading 33-16.
Talking about Fletcher taking a seat, Jeff, I'm a little bit puzzled as to where Manchester's 6 players gone, because at the moment Slater's on the court, right?
Yeah.
Good.
This is them both. CJ Geddes takes the rebound. Mike Morsell back on the court. Eddie Matthew from the corner.
Also, he's doing a pretty good spell on Bankovic.
There's another rebound from Drew Lasker, which took Sadie Hussein completely by surprise with the pass. Elkins comes inside, he misses it. Bankovic back to Elkins. Here's our guess for two. In he goes. Through Dave mentioned before, possibly chance for him to get some minutes, and he's come to the bench, to the subs bench. CJ Getty's out. Eddie Matthew takes a bounce. Eddie Matthew. I guess almost a travel, I think. Yabantu picks up the loose ball rebound, and he's going to run the point with the help of Ramon Fletcher. Back Yabantu for three. In it goes. Picks it up. Gives it to Fletcher. Fletcher, what a pass. Yeah, what a pass indeed. Threaded through the head of CJ Getty's behind his back. Fletcher. Oh. Wow. Obviously been working hard in practice. Oh, James Jones there passes the ball straight to Mike Morsell. Tamba Yabantu went for the floater. They missed it, but Mike Morsell was there. It's just, I think they probably just want to get out of town as quickly as they can. There's Elkness. He's almost stolen by Yabantu. Benson Agbru's back on. He's missed his layup, but Ed Argess picks up the offensive rebound and drops in another 2 points. Fletcher in off the bank, all over the court. The two youngsters. Oh, Fletcher threw that one in for Getty's. Getty's makes the 2 point. I think Morsell, Darius DeVoe turned. Nice pass in by Yabantu to CJ Getty's. He finds Morsell outside. Back into Darius DeVoe. Turnaround jump shot is short. CJ Getty's gets a good hand in. Darius DeVoe finds Fletcher. Give it to Fletcher. Fletcher back to Yabantu. Switzer in the corner for three. And it goes again for the Eagles. Eagles shooting red hot tonight. Just what Manchester didn't need in short-handed. The Eagles shooting nearly 60% from three-point range. Yes, Aragboo, and that one's in this time. Almost touched the ceiling. Huge arc. Really Yabantu couldn't quite get the shot away, even though he made it. And that wraps the first half up for the Eagles, absolutely dominating and lead 65 to 26.
Well, the one thing Giants will be able to go into the dressing room at half-time, that's probably their best offense of the night. Quick down the left wing, good drive and kick out and wide open shot, but there's no escaping. This is a really, really hard night for the Giants.
Williams inbounds the ball to Ramon Fletcher. Fletcher into Getty's. Getty's second dunk of the night. Puts the Eagles up 67 to 26. Free from Hussein. Aragboo, he goes inside and he's met by a combination of Williams and Getty's and nowhere to go. The Eagles come back out. Fletcher to Williams to Hussein. Hussein for two. And it takes him up to 7 points personal, and there's a steal at the other end from Elkness, and Argess gets free and James Jones comes in for the layup but doesn't make it. Elkness got the offensive rebound. Twice he got the offensive rebound, but he still couldn't lay the ball in, and the Eagles have snaffled it away. Williams has given it to Fletcher in the open court. Fletcher lays it in for two. There's two really straightforward layups.
No, there were so many players around the basket.
Gives it back to Fletcher. Fletcher just throws it straight to Argess. It's clean as a whistle to Argess, and Argess goes coast to coast, lays it in, picks up the offensive rebound, but he can't put it back in. James Jones pushes forward. Bankovic driving forward. It's Fletcher. Nice pass inside to Getty's. Getty slams it home.
Crowd loved it. Ref wide, spoil it. Oh, Teeth going to tee him up if he hangs that long again.
It's a good play by Manchester.
It is, and he, you know, Argos is really one player that's impressing me. He certainly hasn't given it up.
Kai Williams for two at the other end. Iska coming forward, driving in. Hussein in the corner, back to Fletcher. Fletcher to Kai Williams. Kai Williams puts up a three. Don't know if they're going to quite get that margin of victory, but certainly it's going to be one of the bigger ones. Is Kai Williams for three, I guess.
Great defense from Darius.
Ramon Fletcher certainly trying to flick the passes around. Kai Williams finds Darius DeVoe. Matthew comes inside, thought about the three, decided not to. Kai Williams will release the three, and he's made. Jones brings it forward. Oh, Matthew. Schlitzer for three. In it goes. And then no, isn't it? Nice pass inside. Slater tries to drive the basket. He's met by Defoe. Defoe, Schlitzer. Back to win. You can see a breath. Here's Nick Schlitzer for three. Doesn't make it. Manchester out to 41 points now. So that 43 just about to be busted. Darius Defoe makes two. It's forward. Oh, nice little, I think, shot down. Matthew to Yabantu. Big shout of shooting from the crowd. He's going to shoot the three. He's going to make the three as well. Williams comes away with the rebound. Eddie Matthews in the open court into Darius Defoe. Darius Defoe explodes to the basket and dunks it home. Just holds off. Burrows in it. Oh! Burrows in. Wow, over the backboard and dropped it.
I'm going to impress you with my memory here. Do you remember last year? Similar situation, but Callum hit it.
Callum did exactly the same. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You know. Vincent has 5 points and Thorpe has 10, but it's Ali Fraser who leads the scorers with 16, but Rinkunis has 9 and Joe Ebola has 8. So yeah, back to Bankovic. He shoots the three. Bankovic getting the booze. Seems a little bit uncharitable. Eddie Matthews pulls up for a three on the break. Great put back from Sadeh Hussein. It's a very good three-point shooter, and he's actually 0 from 10 tonight from three-point range. Eddie Matthews doesn't make the 2 point, but gets his own rebound and floats one in from the charity stripe to make two. Eagles leading 105 to 49. Eddie Matthews has 12 points. Kai Williams 17 points, 6 rebounds and 5 assists. Now it's Sadeh Hussein going to work. That takes him to 10 points. Currently got 7 players in double figures and another one on 8.
Well, I'm particularly pleased that Temba and Ed as well to work out just how we could possibly use them in the future.
Nick Schlitzer does well, drives in, finds nice pass to Hussein. Yeah. New Orleans Pelicans.
And of course with the Pelicans, Zion hasn't made his debut yet, has he?
No, he has not yet.
Bounces round, just can't connect.
And that's one thing a lot of people are in for. Darius Defoe takes an offensive rebound and lays it in for 2 more. Rebound off Sadeh Hussein. He gives it to Yabantu. Yabantu's going to try and shoot a three, doesn't make it. Hussein takes a great offensive rebound and puts it back for 2. There's Yabantu driving hard, going all the way to the basket almost, but gives it to Matthew to CJ Geddes. CJ Geddes 53 now, 4:50 to go. Nice pass inside from Elkness, and there's the hard work in our game. There's Yabantu. Matthew going for 3. Matthew making 3. Quite an incredible effort this from everybody, isn't it, really, dear?
Simplest zone offense you could possibly have, isn't it?
3:56 to go. 121-57. James Jones steps back, shoots the 3, makes the throw at the moment. And I think that's what McLeod will be looking at, especially as it's apart from CJ Geddes, it's probably a bench player that's pretty much on. Geddes back. Here's Schlitzer for 3. Oh, doesn't go. Geddes manages to get the rebound. It's monstered out of it. Hussein comes up with it and he flicks it in for 2 more points. Sadeh Hussein now starting to get on a roll. We'll take them into double figures. Eddie Matthews talked about the long NBA 3. Gives it to Temba Yabantu inside to Hussein. Hussein turns, spins and lays it in for 2.
Nice footwork.
Takes the spin. The basket with 2.
Make it. Picked up well by nice play from Temba Yabantu, and this time CJ Geddes slams it home but doesn't hang on the rim. CJ Geddes doesn't get it inside. Sadeh Hussein brings it forward. Eddie Matthews. Whoa! Ali to CJ Geddes. And that's going to be a timeout. I think James Jones has also got a double-doubles. Lots of double-doubles tonight. Whoa, Inger's back. Bankovic is going to drive in hard. Has the ball stolen. Oh, CJ Geddes on the run. Lays his finger roll in. take a last shot. He's thinking about it. Throws it out. Ragbu takes a shot. This is it. CJ Geddes says, that's my rebound, and that's a double-double for CJ Geddes. As the buzzer goes, and the score finishes at 131 to 63. And despite the one-sidedness, the crowd's enjoyed it so
well, you know what? I mean, I'm really impressed with this crowd. It's getting close to Christmas. You know, the results against Manchester have been comfortable wins, but they've turned out tonight, and I think they've really appreciated seeing Coach McLeod run the bench and get some of the young guys like Tember and Eddie Matthews out. And it's really good at the way the Eagles crowd support these young players.
So that's a final wrap on tonight. Eagles 1-3-1, Giants 63. Next week, Friday night at Sheffield Sharks in town. That'll be a much tougher game. But from Dave and myself, until that game on the 27th, we'd like to wish you a very happy Christmas and enjoy the festivities. Good night.